Hi, my name is Adela, and I am the director of Canine for Love. This organization was formed about 10 years ago. I started rescuing dogs in this area in 1985. We have to have a place, which was my dream in this place, to have a sanctuary in which every time that we find an animal, a dog, or it could be a cat, who we don't discriminate, that needs our help, that we can have a place for them to stay, to be loved, to be fed. If you spend one day here and you see what we have to face, you're going to see dead animals on the streets. At night you can hear shooting the animals because they are so hungry. They go in the farms to eat the chickens, and they are killed every night. We have no more space to put them. We cannot call animal services because they're going to come and they're not going to give them a chance. Some of these dogs are old, some of them are old, and once they take them there, we know what's going to happen the next day. Sometimes we have to let them die because we don't have the funds to be able to take care of all of them. We have to spay and neuter them. We cannot continue to have them reproduce. Every time I pick up a female dog, the dog is pregnant. And then I end up with not one, but I end up with 5, 10, 8 dogs that needs our attention, that needs to find them homes. So I'm just taking this time now to please help us have our sanctuary, especially in this area here where everybody dumps their dogs here. We see trucks coming in, pulling up, opening the door and letting them out. We see every time we come in here, people know me already, so they leave them in the front. They tie them to the fence. And I don't know, we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop helping them, and we are not going to turn them over to the proper authorities so they can be killed.
Hi, my name is Lorena, and I started with Adela at the end of 2011. In all this time, I've been trying to improve the situation of the kennels, help her finding new volunteers, all those people that want to come and donate their time and help us walk the dogs, take care of the dogs, bathe the dogs. We actually have right now a group of 5 or 6 or 7 people that they are committed, and they come here with me every Sunday. We walk the dogs, we socialize them. Right now we're dealing with a problem that we have to move our rescue from here, and that's because the zoning department from Miami-Dade requires us to have a kennel license that we cannot have in this place because the zoning location is under agriculture, and what we need to do is move this place to a place where we can have the kennel license so we can keep having these dogs in their place, socialize them, find them new homes, but at the same time we want to continue rescuing other dogs. There's so many dogs out there that they need spay and neuter. That's part of what we want to do, and part of the project where we want to move is offer low cost or no cost spay and neuter for the community, because there's so many people out there that they want to keep their dogs, but they cannot afford those services. Also, we've been approved as by Feeding South Florida as a pet food bank, and we will be able to offer food for people also with low or no income, so they can keep their dogs and they don't surrender. Right now, we're in need of volunteers, any kind of donations, accessories, shampoo, pet medications, anything. And if anybody want to donate time, helping us with fundraisers, helping us with networking the dogs, getting more exposure, that's what we need. Sometimes it's not about getting money, but getting the moral support, the emotional support, and actually getting hands-on in this project. We need to get the help from the community to move on and continue with what we want to do is save more animals and help also the community.
So my purpose is to try to continue this. After 20 years of saving lives, I want to make sure that before I go, I leave something behind. And what I leave behind is a place where my job can continue. We have a wonderful group of volunteers that I know if anything happens to me, this is not going to be the end. This will continue.
So my name's Megan, and this is Roxy and Stella, and we got Roxy from Canine with Love. She was actually a gift to me from my husband for our wedding anniversary, and we had such a great experience that we went back and we got Stella from Canine with Love. We saw her story on Facebook, and we couldn't leave her homeless. She was adorable, and it was love at first sight. And I can't imagine my life without both of them. We actually have a 7-year-old son with autism, and we've had such a great experience with Stella bonding with Cameron that we are going to train her and hopefully merge her into a therapy dog for our son Cameron. So we learned about the program through Lorena, a friend of Rob's, just various Facebook postings, and when he was looking for a very particular type of dog for our family because of our circumstance with autism, he went to her and she was able to go through the various dogs that she had and the dogs that were in the shelter to pick the right one for our family, and that's how we ended up with Roxy. Bringing both of them into our home, it was a very easy transition, especially for this one because we did handpick her. This one, I just loved how she looked and her demeanor and her story, that my heart went out to her. She was going to get hit by a tractor, and I wanted to give her the home and the love that she deserved. And having both of them here has really been an asset to our family. It's made our home complete. I'm very thankful for Canine for Love for the 2 blessings in my life, and I hope to see the shelter offer this opportunity to many more families. Thank you, Canine for Love.